I don't even know how to begin this, but my heart is heavy and I need to speak out because the pain is sitting on my chest like a rock. I have been married for some time now, and like any woman, I had dreams of building a beautiful family with my husband. We stayed together, shared everything as husband and wife, and from the outside, it looked like we were happy. But inside our home, the one thing that always brought fights and tension between us was the issue of not having a child. Every time I fell pregnant, I would get so excited, thinking that finally God had remembered me and I would picture our little family growing. But that joy would never last because before long, I would lose the pregnancy through a miscarriage. It happened not once, not twice, but several times, and with each loss, my heart broke a little more. I started feeling like my body was cursed, like I was failing my husband as a woman. I could see it in his eyes too. He tried to be patient at first, but over time, he grew cold. The man who used to hold my hand and encourage me started pulling away. The love we shared started fading, and all that was left between us were arguments and silent nights. I became desperate to save my marriage, and in that desperation, I turned to my friend for help. She was a Sangoma, someone I had grown up with, and I trusted her completely. She always told me that she had solutions, that she could help me cleanse and strengthen my home with Muthi. I believed her because at that point, I was vulnerable and desperate. I just wanted my marriage to survive. One day she introduced me to a love potion and said it would help rekindle the love between me and my husband. She swore that it was safe and that many women had used it to fix their marriages. I didn't even think twice. I took that potion and started using it faithfully. Every day I used it with the full hope that things would change. For 2 months, I was giving my husband that love potion, praying with all my heart that it would restore what was broken. But as I was busy focusing on fixing my marriage, I started noticing strange things. My friend, the same one who was supposed to be helping me, started acting differently around my husband. I would catch her looking at him in a way that made me uncomfortable, but I kept brushing it off because I thought maybe I was just overthinking. My spirit was uneasy, but I chose to ignore it because I didn't want to believe she could betray me like that. Then the worst happened. I discovered my husband was having an affair, and not just with anyone, but with that same friend who was helping me all along. The betrayal hit me so hard I felt like my whole world had crashed. I couldn't believe what I was hearing. The woman I trusted with my deepest pain, the one who gave me Muti and pretended to care, was the same woman destroying my marriage behind my back. I confronted my husband, and the truth came out. The pain I felt that day is something I can't even describe. My husband packed his things and moved out of the house, and now he's demanding a divorce. To make matters worse, my so-called friend has blocked me everywhere, on calls, messages, and social media. She cut me off completely like I meant nothing. And the final blow. I found out that she is now pregnant with my husband's child. That news broke me into pieces. I don't even know how to process all of this. I feel like a fool for trusting too much. I feel like I overshared my pain with someone who didn't really care but was just waiting for the right moment to stab me in the back. Now I'm left alone, broken, and full of regret. I sit in this empty house, wondering if I brought all of this on myself by using that love potion in the first place. Maybe I was too desperate. Maybe I should have waited for God's time instead of forcing things my own way. But what's done is done, and now my home is shattered, my marriage is gone, and I'm left with nothing but heartbreak and betrayal. All I wanted was to be a mother and to keep my family together, but instead, I have lost everything. I am sharing this because my heart is sore, and I don't even know how to move forward from here. I don't want judgment, I know I made mistakes. I just want advice from people who understand that sometimes life pushes you into dark corners where you make decisions out of pain and desperation. Please, if you are reading this, advise me kindly because right now, the pain is too deep, and I'm just trying to breathe through it.